Hi everyone. Can someone please confirm whether I'm audible or not? Can someone please confirm whether I'm audible or not? Okay. So today we'll be talking about how to begin data science and machine learning. So in this video we will be uh, talking about the complete roadmap about data science and machine learning, and we'll be talking about the prerequisite in order to get familiar with the data science and machine learning. And we will also discuss the resources and about how to learn and from where to learn uh, these two things. So am I audible? Now am I audible? Now am I audible? Okay, fine. Thank you. So, we will be talking about data science and machine learning, about why these technologies are very important nowadays and what are the parts of it. We will be talking about the roadmap, like what things you require in order to learn data science and machine learning. So, let me share my screen. Okay. So, okay, now my screen is visible. Okay, so first we will talk about data science and machine learning. So this technology is very important nowadays. You have seen in many uh, almost everywhere data science and machine learning is trending, and in almost every other student's resume, you definitely find out one or two projects in machine learning. So these are very important, and it has wide used in various domains, ranging from finding the patterns for existing data and finding insights, like whenever you watch any kind of movie on the streaming platforms like Amazon Prime, then you will suppose you want to see some type of movies like comedy. So in the next time they will recommend you to watch similar movies. Similarly, on the search engine also, this is recommendation system. When you visit some type of cloth, then in the next time they will recommend you same cloth. Similarly, in the Facebook, like the recommendation system of the friends, and they will recommend you that as the people you may know, like this, right? And similarly, like in those problems, machine learning is used, where they basically find out the patterns from the data, and then they basically find out the insights from it. So as per your search query, they find out that what kind of movies you are interested, and then they will show you that kind of movies, recommend you those kind of movies. Okay. Similarly, it is used in autocomplete feature or autocorrect feature. Like sometimes when you write on the Google, like coding ninjas, you want to write and to write coding and NIN. As you write this, they will automatically show you coding ninjas in a drop down. So like this, and sometimes whenever in your phone you write something on the chat, on the WhatsApp, and you write this miss correctly. Okay, then they will automatically correct it. That is also basically a feature of machine learning and data science. So also in spam email filtration, like as in your email, you saw that emails come and Gmail automatically categorize it in the form of primary mail, promotions, and all these tabs and spams also. So they categorize basic on the algorithms. There are algorithms written behind, and they categorize. Sometimes it also uh, noted that the it categorize some important mails into spam also, right? So these are all algorithms, and you all know that algorithms are basically they are not exactly same, but they are appropriate measure, approximate measure. Okay, so that's why sometimes you saw that some emails who are which are important, but they still goes into spam. So these are all algorithms, and these are approximate algorithms which work. Okay, so and self-driving cars also, like the cars, as you know that cars are driving without any drivers. So they teach the car, they basically teach the car how to drive on the road. They will make it on simulation, and then on the basis, when the car learns this, then it be able to capable to drive without any help of the drivers, right? So they basically fit the data, the previously data into the car. They show the data of the roads and the roads, that how they are running, what happened when something comes in front of the car, then it automatically stop like this, right? So they show the these kind of data to the simulate these kind of data to the car, and on the basis of that it learns those things, and then able to find out the insights from it. So that is the data science and machine learning thing, which is basically means that there are a lot of data present, and then using those data you can learn, and after learning all those data, your model should be able to predict the new things whichever coming, right? So that is where the use of data science and machine learning come. Okay, so that is a basic intro about data science and machine learning. Next, we'll be talking about the parts. As you all know, data science is a very big domain, and it is categorized. It has three major components in it: artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. And these all three combines of data science, and the bigger part is data science, and then comes artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. Deep learning comes the innermost part, and data science is the outermost. Okay, so. Uh, these three things you need to do in order to master data science, and you need to do you can do it like you can do machine learning first, and then in the end after that you need to do deep learning. Deep learning should be done after machine learning. Okay, so we will talk about the roadmap of how to learn the data science and machine learning combined thing. We will discuss here only about both data science and machine learning, because data science is nothing but the combination of these three. So we will be talking everything here only. So the first and foremost thing which you need to do, uh, okay, let me share the link. So I shared the link of the roadmap on the chat. So the first thing is in the roadmap which we need to do. First and foremost thing which you need to do in order to begin with data science and machine learning is the Excel. You need to do the Excel because sometimes whenever you need to plot the graph, some small graph like y is equals to x, y is equals to mod of x, then you can plot them using Excel. Also, you can plot them using Python, using matplotlib libraries. But these are complicated. Whenever you need to plot the small graphs, you can do it with Excel easily and quickly. So first and foremost thing is Excel is most important, because it has various features. Plotting the graph, the data analysis part you can do with the Excel also. So in Excel, what you need to do, you need to do the formulas, charts, plots, VLOOKUP, macro functions. These four main things you need to do in the Excel. And the best resource for the Excel is you can watch these Chandu YouTube videos. It is a channel from where you can watch and learn Excel. It has good videos, and from there you can learn complete Excel easily. So Excel is the first thing which you need to do. It is the first and foremost thing, and it is essential because whenever you apply for any data science data analyst role, then they mention two things you need to know. One is Excel and another is SQL. These two things are very important if you want to apply for data analysis role. So that's why Excel is most important, because it will be used in somewhere in the data science part. No, DSA is not needed. Only time complexity analysis is needed. Like how the suppose a loop is running and n number of times, you need to figure out what is the time complexity of that code. That's it. Simple. Nothing else. No DSA is required for this. Okay. Basic like you can do like arrays that you can do in Python, because whenever you code in Python, then you require, because everything you need to code in Python, right? You need to take the data in array and list, tuple, dictionary, like this. There you require basic DSA, but that DSA coding which is required for interviews, that is not needed here. Only basic DSA knowledge needed, like syntax, how you can pick up the elements and uh, put the elements in the list or tuples and dictionary, and how you can traverse that is needed. Okay, That competitive programming or the DSA which is needed for interview, that coding questions, those are not needed. Okay, so first is Excel, and you can do from this YouTube channel. It is a good channel. From there you can learn Excel. Next thing is statistics. Statistics is most important because you need to find out the insights from data. Like suppose you are finding out the insight that uh, suppose the you are visiting a web page, and there are three pages in that website. Suppose there are three pages, page A, B, and C, and suppose you need to find out that which page is liked most by the customer. Okay, suppose page A, B, and C are three. So page A is visited 10 times, page B visited 20 times, page C visited 30 times. So by using statistics, you can find out that what is the maximum number of times a page is visited and which page is visited maximum times. Similarly, you can find out the mean and median of these data from this data. So with this, you can find out the insights that which page is most liked by the customer or which page is on an average liked by customer, like this. So there the statistics use came, because there you will find out the key insights from the data, right? And there basically that is used in a data analysis part where you analyze the data by using an Excel and statistics. You analyze the data, and then you find out or figure out the patterns that which page or which thing is most liked by customer, like this. And then you can show it. With the help of this, you can recommend more things similar to that, right? Like page ABC, page C is liked most by the customer. Then similarly, you can make another page D which is similar to page C, so that you know that if the page C is liked by customer, then definitely page D is also liked by customer because it is related to page C only. So you need to make like this, okay? Because there you analyze the data and then you make uh, patterns out of it, find patterns, and then implement and make new patterns such that it will increase your customer base. Okay. Okay, sorry. Let me put the this is the link for the roadmap. I have given in the chat box. Okay, DSA is not that much needed. I told already. Uh, if you are applying for ML roles, then one round definitely for DSA, but that is the standard round. After that, your all rounds should be based on the machine learning only, complete machine learning. There in machine learning, you won't require the DSA knowledge. You require basic knowledge of how to implement the data structures, how to take inputs, and how to traverse. But you don't require that much knowledge of coding, like checking out the parentheses using stacks like this. These coding problems are not required. Okay, you just need to know how to take inputs, how to analyze, how to traverse the input, and that's it. The main data structure which is required for taking the inputs. That is you want to know in the machine learning. But yes, if you're applying for interviews, one round is there for DSA. There you need to know about DSA. But then in the ML specific round only, no DSA is required. Okay. Next we'll be talking about statistics. First we talk about Excel, and next is statistics. Statistics, I told you the use case of statistics. There you need to learn mean, median, mode, probability distribution, because with the help of distribution you are able to find out what kind of distribution is the user base in the pages. Like in page A, what kind of like 100 population, 100 visitors are there. What number of visitors are going to page A, what percentage of visitors going to page C, and how many number of visitors going to page C. Like this, you can find out the distribution. On the basis of that, you can find out probabilities and then find out how it is basically varying as per the your new pages. Okay, so basically you can get the insights from data, and probability is most important there. Standard deviation, variation, like the same, you can find out or see how it is varying, basically your population base, how it is varying with time to time. Like today 50 visitors came, tomorrow 100 came, so how it is varying per day variation. Similarly, you can find out a deviation like this. And graph function, you need to know, like the important graph functions like y is equals to x mod x, like this, the functions. Okay, now these statistics you can do by the resources like this one, Khan Academy Statistics and Probability. The link is provided here only, you can see from here. It contains statistics and probability. Similarly, one another Khan Academy statistics. This is on YouTube, and this one stats and probability is on Khan Academy only. Third, you can do by stats by Marine videos on the YouTube. It also contains statistics and StatQuest YouTube channel. These four are the videos which I have given the links. Okay, and next these are two books. For the graphs, you can refer this book, Play with Graphs book, and Heinz for statistics. These are two books, and you don't need to do the book completely. You just need to make sure that you need to take only the important parts which I have discussed. This one only, mean mode variations. And for the graphs, you can take basic graphs only. Okay, not that much of advanced, only basic you need to know. So these are the resources which you can follow for the statistics part. Okay, so first we discussed about Excel, and then we discussed about statistics. Okay, so as you are familiar with the prerequisites, these two are basically prerequisite in order to jump into the data science and machine learning. So you are familiar with Excel because you are able to understand uh, everything about Excel, and then you are able to understand the statistics so that you can play with data. Next, you need to know about one programming language. Now, the programming language can be Python or R, but you can learn any one of them. But Python is suggested more compared to R because Python it has quite a number of libraries. Also, you can use Python in DSA also. Like suppose if you are applying for if you have one round for DSA, and if you are familiar with Python, you can go with Python DSA in Python. That will be helpful. Okay, or you can go with R, but Python has big number of libraries, and it is basically helpful, very helpful. It makes the code size small compared to the writing the big codes. Okay, it has rich number of libraries. Also, you can do DSA in Python. That is optional, but Python is recommended here. Next, yes, in programming, when you learn the Python, you need to learn the basics of Python like loops, syntax, basic DSA like list, tuple, dictionary, and running the loops, for loop, while loop, like this. Okay, not that much about data structures like stacks, queues. You can just read the syntax and nothing more time. Okay, just read the syntax, nothing more is required. Okay, so and next is learn about time complexity. Like suppose because in Python also you are writing the programs, and whenever you write a program which is stuck in a loop, then you can't be able to figure out that what is happening. That is happening because that is stuck in loop. Or sometimes you write a program which has quite a big or large complexity, so you find out that your code is taking more time. Then you can't be able to understand why my code is taking more time. That's where you need to learn about time complexity. So here you need to learn the basic time complexity. Like suppose given a code, analyze the time complexity of that code. Like simply there is a code which is running n times a loop. Then that loop is running n times, so you need to know that the time complexity order of n square, order of log n. That's it. The basic thing about time complexity, that figuring out what is the complexity of the code. Simple, not that much in deep. Okay, just learn about what is big O, what is theta omega. That's it. Okay, so that you are familiar with the time complexity concept. Next, the resources for the Python. This you can do because Python is, it is available almost everywhere. You can do from YouTube or Udemy. I have not written any links because you can easily find on Udemy and YouTube. Udemy has a good course like Python Bootcamp, a course, and YouTube has quite a large number of videos you can do from anywhere. So Python you can learn easily, and you can find out resources everywhere. So that's why I have not written the resource links. Okay, so this is the third thing. So now you are familiar with the programming language. Now one more thing is required is database. Okay, because as I told earlier that database is required, uh, because whenever you are recommending something, then you are storing, and you are finding storing that this person is visiting this website or visiting this page many number of times. So you need to store all of these and make sure that next time when this person visits, you will be updated with a new page which is similar to that of the previous one. So like database is required, and also in almost every field database is required, because whenever you are playing with data you need to store it. Okay, so there are two types of database. Either you can do relational or NoSQL data. Relational, in you can do MySQL data, or in NoSQL you can do Django or anything like this, right? Mostly NoSQL data you can do MongoDB basically, not Django. Django is like framework. You can do MongoDB. MongoDB is mostly preferred, so you can do either MySQL or MongoDB. You do MongoDB, then it will be better. That will be because you can use you. It is quite an because some companies they ask questions related to MongoDB also in the first round only MCQ round. Okay, so you can choose any one of them, either relational or non-SQL, no SQL data. Next is you need to learn the code, write the code about the connectivity of Python with the database. It is similar like the JDBC, Java database connectivity. Similarly, here you need to learn about Python database connectivity, so that you are able to understand that how the data is flowing from Python to database and database Python, how it is storing like. Okay, so that is the basic connectivity you need to know about Python and database, so that you can able to store your data in a database and retrieve the data from database. So basically, you need to know about the CRUD operations: create, retrieve, update, and delete operations. You can play with this by making the four of functions in which you can create the data database and then read the database, update database, or delete something from database like this. Okay, like in the uh, suppose you make a small project in which Python you have used in the front end for making the UI, and suppose that is kind of a e-commerce website where suppose you have a pen containing five quantity of pens are there, and some user came and he bought three pens. Then now your database should be consistent and it should update your pen quantity from 5 to 2, because previously it was 5. Now the user have bought three pens, so now the updated amount of pen remaining on the website that you should display, that should be 5 minus 3 is equals to 2, so two pens are remaining. So like this you should learn about the database connectivity, so that your data should be consistent whenever someone could bought something like this. Okay, so these four things are must required before starting a machine learning. Okay, so first is Excel, second statistics, third is one programming language, preferably Python only, and fourth one is database, either relational or no SQL. These four you are required before starting the machine learning. Okay, next we'll be talking about machine learning. So in machine learning, these are the things which you need to know about. Sometimes uh, students said that they need to learn machine learning, and but they don't know the prerequisite of machine learning. These are the prerequisite. Apart from this, there are two more prerequisites which are required: linear algebra and statistics. I think I have already covered here. Statistics and probability, they both are here, so we can safely remove statistics from here because it is already there. Similarly, probability, it is in the statistics only. Like I have told, probability distribution. In this, you will learn about probability also, right? Probability distribution, and because if you know probability distribution, it means you know probability. That's why you are going into distribution. Okay, so probability also I can safely remove. So the other prerequisite which is very important before starting machine learning is linear algebra. Linear algebra you need to know, because that is basically uh, definitely asked in the interviews. And in interviews, the kind of questions asked, like how you how you implement this in the graphical format. Like suppose you have something like in the machine learning you have, or in a linear algebra you have eigenvalues and eigenvectors. So one kind of question which can be asked, which was asked in the Amazon interview in machine learning role, was that how you can geometrically visualize eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Okay, so this is one kind of question which was asked, and linear algebra is one of the most important prerequisite where you learn about matrices, because that is the important thing. You need to play with matrices, you need to play with the vectors and algebra and everything. And the best resource for linear algebra, uh, there are many resources, but which I think, which I have taken one, was applied roots. Applied rules, it is basically a gate course. In that you can go for this, in this it is a complete gate course. Okay, in that you go with mathematics, and there you find out linear algebra. That linear algebra is completely present as a free of cost, so you can watch all the videos, and those videos are awesome, because the instructor who taught these videos, he himself worked in Amazon as a machine learning scientist, and he told all the videos geometrically, not only theoretically, but he shows geometrically, because there is one YouTube channel also for the linear algebra, that is three blue one brown. I think some of you know about this three blue one brown, where they showed the geometrical representation of the linear algebra topics, and these three blue one brown videos are also covered in this applied root videos. So this applied roots instructor, he teaches everything by using the reference of three blue one brown only. Okay, so this you can follow applied roots. uh, that is a very important thing or important site. There you can easily find out the linear algebra course. Let me paste the link for the same. So So I have posted the link regarding same in the. I updated the link of the linear algebra in the applied roots section. Sorry, this is the link. Okay, so you just go to this link. There you find out the curriculum, and there you just click on linear algebra. The first topic is linear algebra. Click on this, and then there you can practice linear algebra. All the videos are there. It is around, I think, 20 videos are there, and every video is above 20 to 30 minutes. So it's a good amount of time you can invest in this. It contains everything related to linear algebra. Let me show you the screen only, then you will be able to understand what I am telling. So when you click on that link which I have given in the applied roots section in the roadmap, then you are do land up here. Here you can go linear algebra, and here you find out these are the videos linear algebra. There you will understand everything is present there, right from the what is linear algebra, vector space, matrix, transpose, like this. And each and every topic is not only taught in the theoretical aspect but also taught in the geometrical aspects. Okay, they will teach you geometrically how this dot product is working, matrices, determinants, minor cofactors, matrix, rank, system of equations, eigenvalues. This is very important topic. You must need to do this, and it is also taught in geometrical way. Eigenvalue, eigenvector, Cayley Hamilton theorem, LU decomposition. So this you can do. This is a very good course, linear algebra, uh, that you can follow here. It is very nicely taught. Okay, coming back to our roadmap. Okay, so yes. So now you need to first know about linear algebra. After this, linear algebra, after completing, then you can go with ML algorithms. Now there are various types of ML or machine learning algorithms. There are more than this. I have written the most important one, like starting from linear regression, logistic regression, k nearest neighbors, support vector machine, decision trees, random forest. Then there is the concept of overfitting, underfitting, confusion matrix, gradient descent, and all of these. These all topic you need to do. These are the most important topics which I have written, and you can do everything. I will also show the resources there. Okay, after machine learning algorithms, these are the algorithms which you need to do. uh, After that, yes, with this only, you need to do data processing. Basically, these parts are covered here only in ML algorithms. The course which shared with you, which I will share with you, these courses, in this it is everything present. And these two things, data processing techniques, these are the basically techniques which you performed on data. So when you are learning machine learning algorithms, when you are implementing algorithms, because implementing algorithms, you need to implement this on data only, right? So you will take some data, and then you implement all those algorithms, and on that data only you need to apply processing. Okay, so the it is nothing but handling null values like this. Suppose there are four columns in a file. There are four columns. Sorry, suppose in a table there are four columns A, B, C, D, and column C. In column C there is a cell which contains null. Like column C contains age. So age is type 18, 19, 20, like this. Age is written for each and every person, and for one person age is null. So there you need to handle the case of null, because null can't be processed. You need to write and something there. So there what you need to write, there comes the role of statistics. So what you can do, either you can do that, you can take the mean of entire column and then write it. Like suppose the uh, age is age of that in that column, the age is like this: 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and then the last one is null. What you can do, you can take the mean 18 plus 19 plus 20 plus 21 plus 22 plus 23 divided by 6. Whatever you get, right there. So there comes the role of statistics. That's why I told you as a prerequisite. Okay, or you can write mod here. Like suppose in that column, the age written is like 18, 18, 18, 19, 20. So which age is related, which age is present more number of times? 18 is present 3 times. So you can write 18 there in the null column. So like this, that is up to you how you can process that null value. Okay, that is processing. Means you need to process something which is not figured out, that null value. Okay, that everything is comes feature data processing only, that you will do here only whenever you play with the data. Because in machine learning, whenever you are implementing any algorithm, you require data to implement that algorithm, and in that data you will do processing. Okay, so this is not a separate part. This you will do here only in machine learning algorithms. Okay, but it is a part of machine learning, so I have written. Next, ml libraries. Ml libraries, you need to learn sklearn. Sklearn is a great library where you will learn about the all the machine learning algorithms. Like these all algorithms, these are already implemented, so you can use these library by calling. Like suppose you need to implement stack. How you implement stack in DSA? You just use the stack notation. Stack st is equals to new stack, like this. Or you need to use uh, linked list. So you just sorry, queues. So what you can do, you just use the symbol q is equals to new, like this. You just use, rather than implementing from scratch, you just use uh, that functionality by its notation or symbol. Similarly, linear regression algorithm is already implemented, so either you can use it by calling this library by the name of linear regression. Just use linear regression and you will get the functionality. Similarly, like logistic regression. So these all things are implemented in sklearn. So there you will figure out all the algorithms which are there, they are implemented. So either you can use them or you can implement from scratch. So whenever you are learning for data science, it's better to implement from scratch. Okay, and then or you can see the libraries which are already implemented, at what kind of code is written, and then you can learn and write these algorithms from scratch. Okay, so these all are already written in sklearn, and there you will find out these all libraries. Okay, so that is the one library, sklearn. Another is matplotlib and seaborn. These two are for data visualization techniques. Like suppose you have data, you played with data, and you need to show the data now. Like suppose a customer is visiting a web page, a website which contains three pages A, B, C. So page A is visited 10 times, page B visited 20 times, page C visited 30 times. Now you need to show this data in the form of graph. Like what is the how many times a user visited page A on the day one. Similarly, on day two, how many times a user visited page A. So like this, you need to show this in graph. So the interactive representation of the data in the form of graphs or charts, bar graphs or line graph, anything. These all comes under the matplotlib or seaborn library. Okay, so showing the data in the form of graphs, these come under matplotlib and seaborn. Third and fifth are NumPy and Pandas. NumPy and Pandas are basically used to play with data. Like you have a data, you need to if you have taken a data in matrix in the form of matrix, now you need to multiply that matrix. Okay, like this, or you can do various other aspects with the data, appending something in the data, removing a column, adding a new column in a table, removing a row, adding something, like everything playing with data comes with NumPy and Pandas. Okay, so you can do. So I suppose you need to read a CSV file from system into the from your system to your machine learning where you are working. So you can use these libraries with the help of which you can read the CSV files also. So reading the files, reading the data, writing the data, playing with data, everything playing with data comes with the NumPy and Pandas. And visualization part comes in Matplotlib and Seaborn and sklearn for these algorithms. These algorithms are implemented in sklearn. So this is the ML libraries which you need to do, because that you need to do, that is the most important, and these are the important libraries which are used in industries also, in interviews also they will be asked regarding this only. And in machine learning, whenever you are doing any course, these are the libraries which they are using most importantly. Coming to next is resources. The resources for learning machine learning, first is one you all know, this is the most important course, ML course by Andrew Ng from Coursera. This you all should be know. This is present in Coursera in paid, but you can apply for financial assistantship also on Coursera. You will get the entire course for free. Or this course is also present on YouTube. You just find out, just write ML course from Coursera by Andrew Ng. You will find the entire course on YouTube. This course is basically from Stanford University, so you can do this course. This is a very good course and number one course for machine learning. And next is Kaggle Data Science course. You can just search on Kaggle. Kaggle is a website which is basically for data science users, where every database is present, data set. Where any data set which you require, it is present in Kaggle only. Okay, Kaggle is the basically a community, just like other communities where you other database are present. Like CodeChef is a basically website where you will play on competitive programming. Also, CodeChef has discussion tab where you have where you can see the codes of other people. Similarly, Kaggle is also a website which basically hosts competitions, and the discussion tabs are also there where you can discuss, and also you can see others' code. Similarly, like this, like CodeChef, Code Forces. Similarly, Kaggle is there for hosting the competitions. Okay. And next is ML course from Google. This is also a course. You can find out this course, ML course from Google. This is also a good course. And next is Coding Ninjas course. For Coding Ninjas, it has also one course on data science and one course on machine learning. So you can do any one of them. Also, there is a data science course from Applied Roots, as I told, the Applied Roots, which from where you learn about linear algebra. That's Applied Roots has a course on data science also. So that is also very good course. You can learn from those. Any of these you can do. Uh, these are paid courses. I think this one is free, Kaggle data science course, and this one you can find out on YouTube. Also, you can get free of cost if you apply for financial assistantship on the Coursera. Rest these two are the paid courses. These I don't know about it. You can search about it. Okay, so these are the most important resources which you can follow. Also, you can check out various YouTube channels if you're suppose you have any doubt about in any algorithm, like suppose you don't know the math behind the linear algebra linear regression, then you can find that in the YouTube channel. There are various channels where you will understand the linear regression, and where many machine learning algorithms are there. Many machine learning stuffs are present. So machine learning has quite a number of stuffs present. You can find on GitHub, YouTube, Udemy, Coursera, everything, everywhere you will find out. Okay, so these are the number of resources which from where you can learn machine learning. Now, after learning the prerequisite, the programming language, the database, and the machine learning, next is one important thing is Linux and GitHub. Because because you need to put everything on GitHub only. In the company also you need to require code pushing, committing, fork, cloud saving, collaboration. Like you need to suppose two people are working on a project, and you are interested in that project. Then you can just saw what kind of work they have done till now, and you just implement something new and then give them, so that they will push your code into their repository, into their code. Like this you can collaborate with other contributors on the projects. And while Linux, because in almost every industry, Linux is basically used uh, as a operating system, where basically you will working on Linux. So that's why Linux is required. So you need to learn the basic Linux commands. This you can learn on easily on YouTube, Linux, and GitHub. You will find many resources on the YouTube. In YouTube you can learn these two things. Okay, you just need to learn the basic Linux commands and about basics of GitHub. That then you are good to go with this. Okay. Mind map link I have written on the chat box only. You will find one chat by Coding Ninjas in the chat box that contains the mind map link. This code map link. And for the courses link, you can search uh, on the internet. You will find out. You just search the thing which I've written, like ML course by Andrew Ng from Coursera. Just write this on the internet, and then you will find the first search you will get, that is the course by Andrew Ng. Okay, I will also paste the link. This course also you can find out in YouTube also. So I have pasted the link of Kaggle Data Science course. There you will find many courses in that. I have pasted the link regarding same. Similarly, you can see various other resources on YouTube and other platforms also. Okay, I have also pasted the link of machine learning course from Google. That is a crash course given by Google. Okay, coding ninjas course you can find out coding ninja website. Applied roots course I will also paste the same. Uh, Let me paste that code, that link also. Yeah, I have pasted the applied roots course link also. Okay, and Andrew Ng course. Let me paste that course also. I have also pasted the same links. Okay, so all the links I have pasted, you can just go in that link and you can find out all the courses. Okay, so all the links are pasted. Now, apart from this, what you can do, Linux and GitHub, this you will find out easily on YouTube. So that's why I have not written any link regarding same. Next is BI tools, business intelligence. So okay, in this it is the tools. There are three tools. One is Tableau, other is Power BI, other is ClickSense. You can do either of these three. This is basically to make your visualizations more interactive. Like you can make the dashboards, interactive dashboards, or you can make a mobile application without writing any code. Okay, so with the help of this, these are very important tools with the help of which you can do visualizations and make interactive dashboards. Okay, like the GUI basically, and you can also make applications. Sometimes job games which focuses on the BI tools like Tableau tools. They will say that they require Tableau developer or they require Power BI developer. So these jobs also came. Okay, this is also important one. You can do this one later after doing this. Okay, and if you want to do, you can do Tableau or Power BI. If you first do Tableau, that is a very important because jobs came regarding Tableau also. Power BI is also good. ClickSense is comparatively less compared to these two. Okay, so these are the BI tools which you can do. That's it about the roadmap, which in which I told you about the prerequisite. The main prerequisite are Excel, statistics, and programming, and databases, these four. And then the machine learning you can do, and Linux and GitHub, and then Power BI. Next is, yes, after doing all this, just make a resume crisp, one page resume. Mention this is about resume. Just make a one page resume, mention all the skill sets regarding whatever you know, machine learning, deep learning, data structures, whichever skill set you know, all the coding profiles. And if you are have good profile on the Kaggle, there you also get a profile. Like in the code chef, you got stars, right? Similarly, in the Kaggle also you get a profile. If you have good profile, then you can mention that profile link in the resume also. That is also has some value. Mention the good projects, make projects. Like after doing this, you can similarly whenever you are doing machine learning, you can make your projects side by side, because whenever you make projects, then only you are able to understand and learn many new things. Okay, so just make the projects, uh, and mention the most important projects in your resume. Also put uh, make a LinkedIn profile. Mention the GitHub link on the LinkedIn, so that whenever a recruiter is visiting your your LinkedIn profile, they are able to see your GitHub profile link, and they are able to see all of your projects on the GitHub. All coding profiles, or get Kaggle profile also. Kaggle profile also you can put there. If you have good Kaggle profile, put projects and skill set on LinkedIn. And for the referrals, you can upload for referrals. There are various posts are also there who are hiring for machine learning posts. You can see those posts, or you can upload for referrals also from the employees who are working in the company. Or also you need to make a GitHub profile, put all of your projects on the GitHub profile, coding question solutions, or you can also take machine learning uh, problems solutions. Okay, whatever the project you are making, uh, even if it is small or large, put everything on the GitHub, so that it shows that you are able to code and you know the machine learning also. Next, keep an eye on the career page of companies. Like whatever companies you want to apply, just see the career page, and whenever the opening came, apply in that. Okay, these are some tips regarding the resume and coding profiles, LinkedIn, GitHub. Okay, and this is regarding roadmap, the complete. So that's all about this video. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the chat box. Okay, then if you have no doubt, then we will end this session here only. Thank you very much and all the best.